with Halestorm and Miss the Misery, my goal really is to kind of get this, like what I call grinding pick style tone, where the bass, you are playing straight eighths, but it's very much based on up and down movements, where it's kind of like a saw that's chewing through the harmony. And it sounds really good because when you're lining up with the hi-hat, especially when you're playing with the pick, like imagine a P bass going through an SVT kind of with a little bit of grit. It has this nice grinding forward momentum to the song. And so for me, I try and nail that kind of forward momentum, driving engine sound while still keeping in the pocket. But really that comes down to my right hand and how I'm using the pick in an up and down motion in the beginning to kind of give that almost punk rock aesthetic to the song, even though it's not a punk song at all. I find that those types of tunes, you know, even though they aren't punk rock, you know, really kind of benefit from that, I said, like again, sawtooth kind of, you know, getting the grit of the pick on the string. You hear the treble on there, and it's really great and driving, and especially with a song like that, you do want a bit of top end to go through it because it helps cut in with the guitars. And I feel like we do a really good job of, you know, lining up the guitars and the bass where it just sounds like a nice big punching bag sound with just the right amount of top end with it. It's a fun song to play because, you know, especially at the end when the harmony is like, you know, the chords all go in a really distinct way. I find that that one's really fun, especially for my right hand when it comes to playing with a pick. So yeah, and also I get to play, if I'm playing on a 4-string, I'm playing in drop D, which is always fun. You can't beat that. When you tell me you make it